Welcome to the NFRMPO online training series. This is video 4H on Transportation Performance Management. In this video, we will cover what Transportation Performance Management, or TPM, is, the federal regulations that guide TPM, how targets are set, and how the NFRMPO integrates TPM into our plans and programs. Transportation Performance Management, or TPM, is a strategic planning approach set forth by the Federal Highway Administration, FHWA, and the Federal Transit Administration, FTA, to help decision makers better understand the impacts of transportation investment decisions. The goal of TPM is to ensure objective data and research inform investment and policy decisions to maximize the performance of the transportation system, ensuring transportation funding is spent where there is a demonstrated need. The TPM framework was put into place under the direction of two pieces of federal legislation. In 2012, the Moving Ahead for Progress in the 21st Century Act, or MAP 21, established the framework for transportation performance management. In subsequent rulemakings, the U.S. Department of Transportation, or USDOT, established performance measures based on 7 national goals. The 7 goals are safety, infrastructure condition, congestion reduction, system reliability, freight movement and economic vitality, environmental sustainability, and reduced project delivery delays. In 2015, the Fixing America's Surface Transportation, or FAST Act, adjusted the provisions in MAP 21 but continued the performance management approach. More information about the federal regulations and requirements can be found at the links below this video. A performance measure is an expression used to establish targets and to assess progress towards achieving the established target. A target is a quantifiable value to be achieved within a specific time period. The federal regulations specify the formula and acceptable data sources for each performance measure, as well as the time period and frequency for setting targets. State departments of transportation, metropolitan planning organizations, and transit agencies must set targets for some or all of the performance measures. For example, the National Goal of Safety has 5 performance measures which must be reported by both state DOTs and MPOs. These 5 measures are number of fatalities and serious injuries, rate of fatalities and serious injuries per 100 million vehicle miles traveled, or VMT, and number of non-motorized fatalities and serious injuries. The targets are numbers set annually, which are required to be data-driven based on planned investments and trends. The targets that the Colorado Department of Transportation set in 2019 for the 2016 to 2020 time period are shown on the screen here. The 5 sets of federally required performance measures are highway safety, pavement and bridge condition, also referred to as asset management, system performance, which is system reliability and freight movement, and air quality. The targets set in the 2045 Regional Transportation Plan, or RTP, for the federally required measures are shown on the screen here. The 2 sets of transit performance measures are Transit Asset Management, or TAM, and Transit Safety. TAM targets set by transit agencies during the development of the 2045 RTP are shown on this chart. Transit safety targets will be set by transit agencies and adopted by the NFRMPO in 2021. During the development of the 2040 RTP, the NFRMPO identified several performance measures important to the benefit of the transportation system in northern Colorado and which reflect priorities specific to the region. The 8 regional performance measures are percent of population within the publicly operated paratransit and demand response service area within the NFRMPO boundary, number of non-motorized facility miles, percent of non-single occupant vehicle commuter trips, fixed route revenue hours per capita, daily vehicle miles traveled, number of federally funded projects within the NFRMPO boundary reported as financially inactive for more than 3 quarters, travel time index on regionally significant corridors, and miles of fiber for connected roadways. Details about the national and regional performance measures can be found on the NFRMPO's Performance Management webpage and in the System Performance Report, which can be found at the link below this video. During the development of the 2040 and the 2045 Regional Transportation Plans, or RTPs, the NFRMPO created and refined the GO-PMT. The GO-PMT is the Goals, Objectives, Performance Measures, and Targets for the region. The GO-PMT has then been incorporated into future RTP updates and the Transportation Improvement Program, or TIP. The GO-PMT helps ensure that projects which are selected through the NFRMPO call for projects contribute to the achievement of the targets. The NFRMPO reports on progress in the System Performance Report, which is adopted as part of the RTP. The report tracks progress towards achieving each target to inform state and federal agencies and the public. Each of the performance measures and targets are also updated on the NFRMPO Performance Management webpage. To review, Transportation Performance Management is a planning framework required by the Federal Highway Administration and the Federal Transit Administration to help decision makers better understand the impact of investment decisions. Objective data and research are used to set both nationally required and regionally selected targets for performance measures. Goals, objectives, performance measures, and targets are incorporated into NFRMPO plans and programs, such as the Regional Transportation Plan and the Transportation Improvement Program, to ensure progress is being made towards the achievement of national and regional goals. Thank you for watching the Transportation Performance Management training video. You can learn more about TPM at nfrmpo.org/performance-measures.